but not really. I know. No, I didn't think you wanted to sit by me.
That's why I explained.
Oh, you didn't want to make me feel bad. And you bought a jacket too. I just went to the car and got my jacket because I wasn't thinking it'd be warmer. Well, yeah, it should always be there.
I'm in now. Is it here?
So what women are we referring to? You opened a can of worms. I don't know.
So, I'm going to have to just do this.
Well, maybe I would. Any excuse. Yeah, they had hot dog stuff over there. The tailgate. Well, you could, yeah. I don't know how long they're going to stay.
It's the same song.
I don't know if Wayne or Tiffany are up there. I don't see any girls. So you didn't go to any of the ones in tennis last weekend, did you? You didn't go to any of the games last weekend, did you?
You're singing. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that was, oh, dear, so are you calling for the red?
Hey, Mrs.
So you'll know this girl song and everything. I never
This is DNFO. Or let us know. Yep, I'll text you. And then Sarah Canoyer crushing the national anthem tonight.
I think
No?
Ray came this morning.
You do every time? What are you doing? You look just like your brother. Wow. They're on the work. I'm not sure. There's a lot of board members.
Reagan would play him sometimes in the playoffs, not every year, but I know one night.
You have to hold it down because you can't hold it down.
Vibrate way
Good evening, baseball fans.
I said
Can everybody hear me? Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Venom Field for tonight's special game. We're not only celebrating America's favorite pastime, but also honor some of the most important people in our lives, our teachers. Tonight, we dedicate this game to the incredible educators who inspire, support, and shape the future every single day. Teachers go above and beyond, whether it's staying late to help a student, making lessons exciting, or simply being a role model. Let's take a moment and give them a standing ovation that they deserve. We are proud to have several of our outstanding educators from both Fort Point School and Vandegrift High School here
We brought
with
it
us
earlier
tonight.
because it rained earlier.
All the
First game.
teachers were selected by our varsity
chairs and
players to
stuff
say
here,
thank
so
you
I thought
for
I'd
your
bring it so we
dedication,
wouldn't forget it.
hard work, and the passion you show
Hi,
every
Dad.
day, making a huge impact in the lives of these young men. Please turn your attention to the field as we recognize some amazing individuals. We have Miss Deanna Foote. Go ahead, Deanna, wave your hands so everybody knows who you are. And Miss Angie Harrelson. All right, you're going to throw out the first pitches. All right, everybody, thank you. Let's give it up for our teachers.
She is.
And good evening and welcome to Venom Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School in Austin, Texas for tonight's game number 2 of the 2026 Leander ISD tournament. My name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live broadcast director, here with you on a blustery but pleasant evening here on a Thursday night. As the Vandegrift Vype is getting ready to take on the Ray Texans out of Corpus Christi. The CC Ray Texans will be the opponent here in game number 2. Vipers dropped the first game earlier today to Cedar Park 3-1. So Vandegrift comes into this game now 5-6 on the season. Meanwhile, about an hour ago, the Ray Texans had a rough first inning, gave up 7 unearned runs in the first inning to Stony Point and wound up losing that game 9-0. So the Texans, under head coach Orlando Ruiz, coming in with a mark of 8-5. They're already underway in their district, by the way, out of District 29 5A. They're 0-2 in district play, but 8-5 overall. The Texans last year 21-13. And reached the area round of the playoffs last year. Of course, the Vipers, a storied season last year, winning their first ever playoff game in program history, falling ultimately in 3 games to Westlake in the first round. But 5-6 thus far this season. And this weekend wrapping up the tournament portion of the schedule. 2 more games tomorrow out at Liberty Hill, 1 game on Saturday at Vista Ridge, weather permitting. And we'll be back with you for the Saturday game. And we're going to turn it back over for more of the pregame festivities.
From Corpus Christi, Texas. Leading off and playing left field, number 11, Luke Wyrick. Batting second and catching, number 16, John Hernandez. Batting third and playing third, number 6, O.J. Ruiz. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 22, Aaron Castillo. Batting fifth, their designated hitter, number 21, Jacoby Romez. Batting 6th and playing right field, number 5, Jaron Sandoval. Batting 7th and playing second base, number 8, MJ Vila. Batting 8th and playing shortstop, number 1, Ethan Garza. And batting 9th, playing center field, number 9, Isaiah Solis. And on the mound, pitching for the Texans, number 3, Carlos Luna. And the balance of the Texan lineup. And now for your Vandegrift Vipers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 10, Carson Tan. Batting second and playing right field, number 2, Marshall Lindenberger. Batting third and playing third, number 9, Braylon Jones. Batting fourth, their designated hitter, number 35, Jack Knapp. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 18, Tyler Miller. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 1, Ethan Ha. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 8, Caden Qualls. Batting 8th and catching, number 7, Dax Van Staveren. And batting 9th, playing center field, number 4, Karsten Coffey. And pitching for the Vipers, number 17, J.J. Johnson. And the remaining Vandegrift baseball team. Assistant coach, Christian Hammett. And head coach, Jared Hickel. If you all could please stand, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Sarah Knoyer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, beautiful live rendition of the national anthem. Love that. Happens a lot here at Vandegrift High School. We're about ready to go for game number 2 of our tournament. And for the Vipers, game number 12 on the season. Batting order for the Ray Texans. Luke Wyrick, the left fielder, lead it off. Josh Hernandez behind the plate, batting second. O.J. Ruiz at third base, batting third. Aaron Castillo at first base, batting cleanup. Jacoby Gomez, the DH for the pitcher, Carlos Luna. Gomez batting in the fifth spot. Jaron Sandoval in the right field, batting sixth. MJ Vela at second base, batting seventh. Ethan Garza at shortstop, batting eighth. And Isaiah Solis, the center fielder, batting ninth. So Wyrick, Hernandez, Ruiz, Castillo, Gomez, Sandoval, Vela, Garza, and Solis, the batting order for Coach Orlando Ruiz's Ray Texans, 8-5 on the season. Defensive set for the Vipers here. Tyler Miller, Karsten Coffey, Marshall Lindenberger, the outfield left to right. Braylon Jones, Karsten Tan, Ethan Ha, and Caden Qualls, the infield third to first. Dax Van Staveren behind the plate. And J.J. Johnson getting the start, making his 4th appearance of the season. A record of 1-0. He's pitched 6 2/3 innings thus far, giving up 5 hits and 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. A team leading 13 strikeouts on the season. He's walked 4 and has an ERA of 4.20. As we're ready to get this nightcap underway. 4th game of the day here at Benham Field. Started off with the Vandegrift Vipers dropping the game to Cedar Park 3-1. And then Stony Point defeated Cedar Park in game number 2. Stony Point defeated Ray, as I mentioned, 9-0 about an hour or so ago, and now it's Ray against the Vipers here on this blustery Thursday evening. About 73, 74 degrees. The wind is gusting hard from right to left. It's been blowing that way about this velocity all day long, making any ball hit in the air quite an adventure. And again, if this is the first broadcast you've seen this year, we are at Vandegrift High School, the brand new turf field this year. And here's Luke Wyrick to lead it off against J.J. Johnson. Beautiful March evening, and the first pitch from Johnson shows bunt, and bunt soup for strike one, and we're underway. A lot of baseball today on the Vype Live Network throughout the afternoon and into the evening. We'll get you caught up in some of those scores. The 0-1 pitch. That ball slapped to left field. A line shot right into the glove of Tyler Miller. Moves about a foot to his right and hauls it in. Hard hit, but right at Miller, one away.
Now batting number 16, John Hernandez.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Hernandez, with one out and the bases empty. Dripping Springs won their first ball game 4-2. They're playing in their nightcap. McNeil defeated Anderson 5-4. They're in action tonight as well. Regents taking on Hyde Park in some taps action. Austin High with a split on the day. They're done for the day as Hernandez steps in. High inside, ball one. Liberty Hill defeating Austin High 9-0 in their first game, but the Maroons bounce back to win game number 2 against Belton. I believe that was 10-4. Was that final? Austin High defeating Belton 11-1 was the score in that game number 2. Just underway here from Benham Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School. The last tournament weekend of the season. 1 ball, no strikes to Hernandez, the catcher. Johnson, the lefty, with the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Up high, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. And a 4-pitch walk after getting the first out of the inning. So the first base runner of the ball game puts Hernandez aboard for O.J. Ruiz, the third baseman. And we're going to get a courtesy runner in here for the catcher, Hernandez. We'll see who that is here in just a second. Looks like number 12. That is Jason Vela running. So Vela running for the catcher, Hernandez. 1 out, 1 aboard. Good pitch inside corner for strike 1. Give a shout out and say hello to the number 1 Viper fan of this great state of Illinois. My mom is tuning in. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, foul tip. So runner has to stay put. The count 0-2 on Ruiz. Emails open, Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. If you want to give a shout out to your favorite player, let us know where you tune into the broadcast from on this Thursday evening. 0-2 pitch. Just off the plate. Good location. Ball 1. Daylight savings time ending Saturday night. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, this might be 2. Tan has got it, goes to second for 1 to Howard, out of the glove, and they're going to say safe. Tough break there. Don't even get the lead runner. Sometimes they'll call them out on the transfer. At that time, they say the ball was never controlled. And the Texans have runners at first and second with one away for the first baseman, Eric Castillo. Joe Johnson, just get him to hit it in the same spot again. Give the defense a second crack at it. Zavala takes his lead off a second. Ruiz off a first. Ground ball right side. Only play will be at first. The throw in time. So kind of a swinging sacrifice there. The slow chopper to Ha. He got it. Tossed it over to Caden Qualls. 4-3 for out number 2. On the play, Vela up to third and Ruiz at second. So runners at second and third with 2 away for the DH, Jacoby Gomez. No harm done yet. They can get this third out of the inning. High fly ball to right center field. Will it hang up? Giving chase his Coffee, and he cannot get to it. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. The throw coming in, and it's a 2 RBI double for Jacoby Gomez, and the Texans lead it 2-0. So the error hurts the Vipers here.
Number 5, Jaron Sandoval.
And Jaron Sandoval will step in. 2-0. The Ray Texans on top, 2 outs. And Gomez standing on second base. And there for strike 1. Good effort by Coffee. Laid out for it. Alertly backed up by Lindenberger to prevent that ball from rolling to the wall. Swung on, foul back, and the count 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. McNeil taking on Glenn. That game number 2 of their tournament just getting underway. 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball actually hit him. So because it was a hit by pitch, it's a dead ball, and Gomez will have to retreat to first, but it's runners at first and second with 2 away for MJ Vela.
Now batting number 8, MJ Vela.
Gomez remains at second. Sandoval at first with 2 outs for Vila. At the letters for a strike. Line shot and knocked down by Ha. What a play. Throws the first in time to get him. So a nice job by Ethan Ha bouncing back from the error to make a redemption play there on the 4-3 put out on a pretty hard hit baseball, and the inning is over. For the Ray Texans, they do pick up 2 runs on just 1 hit, helped out by the error. 2 runners left on base. And we played through 1/2 inning of play. It's the Ray Texans 2 and the Vandegrift Vipers coming up the bat with the batting lineup that looks like this. Carson Tan, the shortstop, to lead them off. Marshall Lindenberger, the right fielder, batting second. Braylon Jones, the third base, batting third. Jack Knapp, the DH for this game number 2. In the cleanup spot, Tyler Miller, the left fielder, batting 5th. Ethan Hott, second base, batting 6th. Caden Qualls at first base, batting 7th. Dax Van Stavern, the catcher, batting 8th. And Karsten Coffey, the center fielder, batting 9th. So Tan, Lindenberger, Jones, Knapp, Miller, Ha, Qualls, Stavern, Van Stavern, and Coffey, the batting order for Coach Gerald Hickles, Vandegrift Vipers 5-6 here on the young season. Defense is set for the Ray Texans. Luke Wyrick, Isaiah Solis, and Jaron Sandoval, the outfield left to right. O.J. Ruiz, Ethan Garza, MJ Villa, and Aaron Castillo, the infield third to first. Josh Hernandez behind the plate, and Carlos Luna, slender right-hander on the hill for the Texans. So Carson Tan will step in to lead them off. Comes in batting .361 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBI. Leads the team in runs scored with 11. As you would expect for a leadoff hitter, getting on board quite a bit. And we'll see what he can do here against Luna.
For the Vipers in the bottom of the first, number 10, Carson Tan.
Pitched well again in the earlier game against Cedar Park. One pitch got away from him. It turned into a 2-run home run, and that was the ball game. But other than that, 4 solid innings of work on the mound for Tan. Playing shortstop here in the nightcap, and the first pitch in there for a strike 1 to Tan. Can hear the wind blustering in here on the crowd, Mike. Pitch down low, ball 1. If we can adjust some of that out if we can. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tan. Upstairs, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Low ball 3. One pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count goes full. The wind in the 3-2, and nope, time is called. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up on the right side. Wind's going to play tricks with it. Not an easy play for anybody. And coming in, stumbling and making the catch is Isaiah Solis. He saw the 2 outfielders and the 2 infielders converging as that wind taking that ball all over the place. But Solis hangs on to it for out number 1. That'll bring up Marshall Lindenberger.
Now batting number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
1 out, base is empty. Lindenberger batting .500 on the season. 3 RBI with the double. Swing and a miss. Back to the backstop. Strike 1. We were trying to remember up here during the earlier games. They don't have the dimensions on the walls yet. Believe it is 315 to the left field foul pole and 320 to right, and I think 385 to dead away center field, if memory serves. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Pitcher's ballpark, but the wind can really play tricks with you sometimes. Nice curveball. Bent him at the knees. Strike 2. So Luna ahead in the count, 0-2 to Lindenberger. Rips that ball just fouled on the third base side. And the count 0-2. Can't call him a worm burn anymore. There's no worms on artificial turf. Well, if they are, they're lost. Oh, 2 pitch. Low ball 1. One, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Jammed him on the inside corner. Got him to chase it. 2 outs, bases empty. For Braylon Jones, who leads just about every offensive category there is for this Viper Ball Club, batting .514.
Number 9, Braylon Jones.
Team leading 13 RBI, team leading 4 doubles, has a triple, and 4 for 4 on stolen bases. Steps in here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Looks at the first pitch down low for ball 1. Sky high fly ball, pretty well tagged, but it's going to hang up. It looks like the wind got a hold of it. And hauling it in was the left fielder, Luke Wyrick, for out number 3. Got underneath it just a little bit. And the Vipers are done in order here. 1, 2, 3, nothing across in the bottom half of the first inning.
VHS Baseball. This inning was brought to you by our Hall of Fame sponsors, Jones.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
We appreciate the long-standing support for our.
And we played through 1. We'll go to the top half of inning number 2, down 2-0. And we want to thank, of course, our Hall of Fame sponsors, State Farm Insurance, Jones Spross, Worldwide Tech, Trinity Masonry Company, and D-Bat of Cedar Park, along with our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine and Blackburn PLLC and Pure Barre of Cedar Park, and the home run sponsors of Viper Baseball, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all of those folks for coming on board. We will be back with you for game number 5 on Saturday, weather permitting. And then back on the air for the start of district play with you the rest of the way, district and non-district. Starting Tuesday night as the Vipers open up district play at Stony Point. Two runs and a hit for the Texans through 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error for Vandegrift. So 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for Corpus Christi Ray. Ethan Garza, the shortstop, to lead it off, followed by Isaiah Solis, and then back to the top of the order, and Wyrick will go. First pitch here in the second from J.J. Johnson. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Lifted foul on the right side. That is slicing his trouble if it's fair. Did he make the catch? Great play in right field by Marshall Lindenberger. Fighting the wind. Don't know if it was going to be fair. Don't know if it was going to be foul. Doesn't matter. He made the catch for out number 1. So 1 away for Isaiah Solis.
Number 9, Isaiah Solis.
One out, base is empty. And that pitch down low for ball 1. Chopper to the shortstop. Tan gobbles it up. The long throw to first in time as he fires a strike. 6-3 put out to retire Solis. 2 outs. Base is empty, and back to the top of the order. Luke Wyrick will go.
Number 11, Luke Wyrick.
0 for 1. Flew out to left fielder Miller. Actually more of a line drive out. So Wyrick digs in from the right side. Off the plate for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Foul back to the screen, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Foul back in the count 1-2. Vipers with 2 games tomorrow from Liberty Hill, taking on Belton at 4 o'clock and taking on the host Liberty Hill Panthers at 7. I'll be back on the air with you at 12:30 Saturday as the Vipers close out the tournament against the Burley champion Chargers. 1-2 pitch, sails outside, ball 2. Champion always a 5A power. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, and time is called. 2-2 pitch. Low ball 3. That schedule, of course, pending the approval of Mother Nature, who remains undefeated. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Johnson to Wyrick. Upstairs, ball 4. Second walk of the ball game comes with 2 outs, and we'll bring up Josh Hernandez.
Number 16, Josh Hernandez.
Hernandez walked and eventually scored in that first inning. Wyrick figures to have pretty good speed. We'll see how aggressive Coach Ruiz is with him here with 2 outs. Johnson certainly keeping an eye on him. Caden Qualls, the first baseman, holding the runner at first. Off the plate, ball 1. One 0 pitch. There goes the runner, hit and run, squib to the left side. Miller can't quite get to it, over his head, up against the fence. Running second, heading around third is going to be Wyrick. He's going to come in, and the throw coming in is an RBI double to left field off the bat of Hernandez. That ball got out to left field in a hurry. So 3-0 Texans. And Ruiz comes in. He reached on an error and scored in that first inning. Pitch down low, ball 1. High fly ball to right center field. Who's going to call it? It's going to be Lindenberger. Oh, off his glove. 1 run scores, and that's going to be the second Viper error of the ball game. Makes it 4-0.
Number 22, Aaron Castillo.
So Aaron Castillo will step in. Still 2 outs, and it's now 4-0. Castillo 0 for 1, grounded out the second in the first inning. Sky high fly ball. It's going to be on the infield. Who's going to take it? And it's Ethan Ha hauling that one in. Boy, anything in the air tonight, we've already seen on both sides. This is an adventure. Inning is over. 2 runs. Again on just 1 hit and another critical error and a walk. 1 runner left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the second inning. Down now 4-0 here. And 4, 5, and 6 hitters go up here for Vandegrift to try to cut into this 4-0 deficit. Jack Knapp, Tyler Miller, and Ethan Ha do up. Four nothing ball game, but 2 errors on plays that the Vipers will make 98% of the time. Have allowed for several of those runs to come in. And Jack Knapp will step in, making that his first official plate appearance of the season. In game number 1, working his way back into the lineup. Battling through some injuries, getting back into the lineup here. He gets to start tonight at the DH position. He'll step in to lead things off here for Vandegrift, followed by Tyler Miller and Ethan Ha. To go to work against Carlos Luna. And pitch outside corner for strike 1. Oh, boy, that looked a little low. But the umpire calls it a strike, and the count 0-2. Luna with the 0-2 pitch. Checks the swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Low ball 2. Good patience, works the count even. The wind of the 2-2 delivery. Turns on it. Listen there, left side. That's trouble if it's fair. That ball is foul. Boy, oh boy, just foul. Yanked it out of here, and there was nothing wind-aided about that one. If anything, the wind hurt it by blowing it foul. Man, he turned on that thing. He planted it amongst the rattlesnakes out there in left field. 2-2. The count remains. Well off the plate, and he's worked the count full. So after falling behind in the count 0-2, Knapp has worked it full. And Luna with the payoff pitch. Low ball 4, worked him for a walk. Good at bat. And that'll bring up Tyler Miller.
Now batting number 18, Tyler Miller.
Miller batting .231 in the season. No homers, a 6 RBI. Knapp a short lead at first. Figured to be a little more conservative here down 4. Miller going to show bunt. Third baseman Ruiz coming in. And the bunt push up the first base side. The only play will be at first. Miller executes the sacrifice to move Knapp up to second base. 1-3 sacrifice out number 1. That'll bring up Ethan Ha.
Now batting number 1, Ethan Ha.
Ha batting 3 out of 15. No homers and an RBI on the season. Runner at second and 1 away. He shows bunt and pulls it back. The pitch in the carpet. Nice block by Josh Hernandez. A lot of room behind home plate. That would have easily allowed the runner to move up to third. 1 ball, no strikes to high. He's showing bunt again. First baseman Castillo crashing in and takes that pitch for a strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swinging away this time and swings through it for strike 2. Haas steps back in, choking up a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off the plate, that ball does get through, and Knapp's going to make it up to third. So 2-2 the count, runner at third. Now a fly ball will score the run. Two balls, 2 strikes. Outside, and the count goes full. Three balls and 2 strikes to Ethan Haas, second baseman in this contest. With Knapp 90 feet away from the first Viper run. The 3-2 pitch. Tapper, slow roller, and chops it foul. Everybody will reset. We'll do it again. Caden Qualls on deck. Dax Van Stavern in the hole. The 3-2 pitch coming up to high. Low ball forward. Vandegrift has runners at the corner. Second walk of the inning. Now, one thing to consider. Ray went through 3 pitchers in their first contest against Stony Point.
Now batting number 8, Caden Qualls.
So how much depth do they have in their pitching staff? As Caden Qualls steps in, 2 out of 14 on the season with an RBI. Steps in here with 1 out and the base runners at first and third. There goes high. Pitch down low, and then the call strike 1, no throw. I was just looking up because I think Haas got a pretty good base running average. He was 3 for 4 on stolen bases. He's now 4 for 5 in the uncontested steal. And a base hit now could cut this lead in half. That's in there for a strike, and the count 0-2. Knapp at third, High at second with 1 out. No balls and 2 strikes here to Caden Qualls. Off the plate, good waste pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First base open, Dax Van Stavern on deck. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jammed him again. He's been working that inside corner, getting the Vipers to chase it. And Qualls is out for out number 2. That'll bring up the catcher, Dax Van Stavern, and try to pick him up.
Now batting number 7, Dax Van Stavern.
Van Stavern 2 for 15 with 3 RBI in the season. Looking to put it in play here and try to drive in 2. Vipers left a bunch of base runners in that first loss this morning against Cedar Park. Ooh, that looked like a good pitch. Not called a strike. We'll take it. 1 ball, no strikes. Vipers left 9 base runners in the first game, including the bases loaded twice. That was a terrible pitch, and they called it a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carson Coffey on deck. If Van Stavern can keep the inning alive. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh. 2-1. Knapp at third, High at second with 2 away. Inside, 3-1. First base is open. We'll see if Van Stavern takes one here to try to load him up, or if he has a green light, if it's something he likes. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging away. Golfs it to left field. Pretty well tagged, but it's going to hang up. Can the left fielder get to it? Cannot, but it's a foul ball. Great effort out there in left by Wyrick. Again, the wind gusting hard from right to left. Just must have felt like he was chasing a Frisbee out there. We've seen a couple of pretty well hit balls to the left. And the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Van Stavern. Carlos Luna trying to get out of the jam. The 3-2 pitch. Foul back will do it again. Luna with the 3-2 pitch. Off the plate, ball 4, and the Vipers have loaded him up. Third walk of the inning. Boy, you've got to take advantage of this, as Karsten Coffey will step in.
Now batting number 4, Karsten Coffey.
Bases loaded, 2 away. Coffey 4 for 22 on the season.
Runner, number 14, Caleb Jackson on first.
Courtesy runner for the catcher at first base. Caleb Jackson running. So it's Knapp at third. He started the inning with a walk. Sacrificed to second by Miller. Advanced to third on a pass ball. Ethan Haw with a walk. Qual strikes out. Van Stavern with the walk. And now Caleb Jackson running for him. So bases loaded, 2 out for Coffey. Curveball, too high, ball 1. One-oh pitch. High pop-up on the infield. That's definitely playable. And making the catch is the first baseman, Aaron Castillo. For the 3rd time today, first time in this game, but for the 3rd time today, the Vipers get the bases loaded and are unable to get a run out of it.
This inning of Viper Baseball.
So in the inning,
Hall of Fame sponsors, Wayne Weigelt with
no runs on no hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base. We played through 2. We'll go to the 3rd, still down by 4. Vandegrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Venom Field, the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here with you on this Thursday evening. 4-0 ball game. The Ray Texans on top of the Vandegrift Vipers as we move to the top of the 3rd inning. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up here for the visitors from Corpus. Jacoby Gomez, Jaron Sandoval, and MJ Villa due up against J.J. Johnson. 4 runs on just 2 hits for the Texans. No runs, no hits, 2 critical errors against the Vipers. That's the difference in the game right now. Top of the 4th inning, Regents leading Hyde Park 6-2. Houston Memorial over Foster 2-0. That's a softball score. Dripping Springs and San Antonio Reagan no score in the top of the 2nd. And McNeil and Glenn tied up 1 apiece. That game also in the 2nd inning out at Glenn. The first pitch down low, ball 1 here to Jacoby Gomez. A 2 RBI double back in the 1st inning and takes that pitch inside corner for a strike.
Hey, let's go, throw it both
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the pitch outside in the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Gomez. High chopper. Braylon Jones has it. Man, he doesn't throw anything soft. 5-3 put out, 1 away.
Number 5, Jaron Sandoval.
So here's Jaron Sandoval, hit by a pitch, left stranded at first in the first. Comes up here with 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Coach Sanders has got to look at Braylon Jones and say, dude, why don't you play football? 0-1 pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. One pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. J.J. Johnson ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Working from the wide and the pitch. Foul back out of play. We'll do it again. One-two pitch. Good curveball in there for called, strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Johnson to record his first strikeout, and with 2 outs and the bases empty, that'll bring up MJ Vila.
Now batting number 8, MJ Vila.
Vila tapped out to Ha. Well, tapped out. It was a great play by Ha. He had to dive to his left and knock that ball down. And first pitch, a letter high strike, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Tan has it. Throw to first in time. And the inning is over. A quick, quiet 1-2-3 inning. Just what J.J. Johnson and the Vipers needed after some shaky defense in the first 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Defense settles down, getting good pitching. Now we got to get the bats in order and get some key hits here when you got base runners aboard. In this 4-0 ball game, and it'll be the top of the order to try to do just that. Carson Tan, Marshall Linnenberger, and Braylon Jones due up.
That's what you get for offering.
I got a hike over there.
We're top of the order, right?
I have a heart attack. Yeah, I have a heart attack. You guys gotta
Nice crowd on hand on this Thursday evening. 77 degrees. Storms expected again overnight. It had rained overnight last night. The bleachers were wet when I got here this morning, but a couple of very brief showers in that first game, and then it cleared off, and it's been nice all day.
Number 10, Carson Tan.
As Carson Tan will step in and lead it off here for the Vipers in the 3rd. He flew out to center field in the first inning. And takes the first pitch at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch. Threw it behind Tan. And the count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Wyrick, Solis, Sandoval, the outfield left to right. Ruiz, Garza, Vila, and Castillo, the infield third to first. Josh Hernandez behind the plate. And Carlos Luna in his 3rd inning of work. This will be pitch number 44 coming up here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 pitch. That ball ripped in. That is a fair ball. Tan's going to run first and dig for second. And just now getting to it as it bounces off the fence. And it's a leadoff double down the left field line for Carson Tan. Ripped that thing and hopped right over the base. And the Vipers have the leadoff runner aboard here as Marshall Lindenberger will step in.
Now batting number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
Lindenberger 0 for 1, struck out in the 1st inning. He shows bunt and pulls it back. The pitch over his head for ball 1. You don't have to get all 4 of them back this inning. It'd be nice if you could, of course, but just get a couple. Get yourself back within shouting range. Put some pressure on this pitching staff. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Lindenberger. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch coming up. Shows bunt again, gets it down, and it's going to roll foul. So the count 1-2. Tried to cross him up. Nice idea. But the count now 1-2 to the Viper right fielder. Having some internet chop here. We'll keep an eye on that. See if it settles back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lindenberger. Three balls, 2 strikes to Lindenberger. And still at second base after the leadoff double. 3-2 pitch. Chopper up the middle. Will it get through? And knocked down by the shortstop. And cannot make the play. It's going to be an infield single, and the Vipers have runners at the corners. Good effort by Garza to at least get a glove on it. But Vandegrift with runners at the corners and nobody out. A golden opportunity to cut into this 4-0 lead.
Batting number 9, Braylon Jones.
And this is a guy that you want up, Braylon Jones. 0 for 1. Flew out to the left field. Back in the 1st inning. Tan at 3rd, Lindenberger at 1st. Nobody out. Infield back at double play depth with the 4-1 lead. They'll concede a run to get 2 outs. And if a call strike, the throw down to second, and not in time, gets out to the outfield, and that's going to allow the run to score. Now the play over at 3rd, and it's not in time, and the Vipers, as the ball gets loose on the infield again, coming on home is going to be Marshall Lindenberger. They cut the lead in half. So Lindenberger will steal second. He'll come in on the throwing error. I checked that. Tan came in on the throwing error down to second, and then Lindenberger comes in on the error on the infield. Base is empty now. 4-2 ball game, and Braylon Jones takes the pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 errors into play on the Texans. That pitch inside, ball 2. Four-two ball game. Still nobody out. Basically the inning starting over here. 2 balls and a strike to Jones. Oh, he hits that hard. That's pretty well tagged. That thing is out of here. Braylon Jones got all of that one. for his first home run of the season. And don't look now, but the Vandegrift Vipers have pulled back within one. You know, sometimes you hit a fly ball and you wonder if it's going to get far enough that the wind is going to help, but there was no doubt about that one. That thing may have cleared the scoreboard. Third hit of the inning for the Vipers. After the leadoff double by Tan, the infield single from Lindenberger, and then Braylon Jones clears the new fence to make it 4-3.
Now batting number 35, Jack Knapp.
So here's Knapp stepping in. He drew a walk, left stranded at third in the second. As the Vipers starting this third inning over with 3 runs in already. And Knapp takes the first pitch in there for strike one. Curveball, bends in there for a strike, strike two. Oh, 2 pitch. Off the plate, ball one. One, 2 pitch. Just off the plate, ball two. Two pitch. Low ball 3. Second straight at bat that Knapp has fallen behind in the count 0-2. Battled back to work the count full. First time up, he drew a walk out of it. Let's see how this one shakes out. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Knapp. The payoff. Oh, inside corner called strike 3. Ooh, I don't know about that one. One away for Tyler Miller.
Now batting number 18, Tyler Miller.
Miller with a sacrifice bunt in the second. That curveball catches the outside corner. Good pitch, strike one. And 1 out, base is empty here in the bottom of the third inning. That ball slapped to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and Miller's going to be aboard. 4th hit of the inning for the Vipers. Another hard hit baseball as Ethan Howe will step in.
Now batting number 1, Ethan Howe.
Howe walked in the second. Short lead for Miller at first. Howe showing bunt again. Third baseman coming in, pulls it back, pitch down low, ball one, and catcher Hernandez thought about throwing, but Miller able to dive back in. One ball, no strikes. Miller 1 for 2 in steals. Took a step or two and held up. That pitch down low, 2-0. Vipers with 3 runs on 4 hits, helped out by 2 errors thus far here in this third to get back in this baseball game. 2-0 pitch, Haas showing bunt again, pulls it back again, pitch in there for a call strike, and the snap throw down. Miller dives back. Umpire's got an expansive inside strike zone to right-handed hitters. Luna working that spot. 2 balls and a strike. Pivot to throw and almost got away. Nice stop by Castillo. As the throw, one hopped him, but he knocked it down, at least kept it in front of him. Two one pitch. Luna taking his time, looking in for the sign. Fouled it out of play to the right. And the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Digs back in, the 2-2 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch on the carpet, ball 3. The throw down, not in time. Miller's got it stolen. Got a great jump, picked a good pitch to go on. And now they're tying run in scoring position with 1 out, and the count is full here to Ha. Three balls, 2 strikes to Ethan Ha. In the call, strike 3, frozen. Beautiful pitch, and he knew it. Second strikeout of the inning, 4th overall for Luna, and that'll leave it up to Caden Qualls to try to tie this thing up.
Now batting number 8, Caden Qualls.
Qualls 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the second. Off the plate, ball 1, then a throw down. Miller gets back. He's got their attention. One ball, no strikes. Now low ball 2. Texans with 2 unearned runs in the first, 2 more unearned runs in the second. Vipers advancing with 3 here in the bottom of the third to pull within 1, trying to tie it up here. Qualls ahead in the count. 2-0. Dax Van Stavern on deck. Time is called, and we're going to have a pitching change. This is the second visit to the mound this inning. Nobody was loosening up, so that tells me that an infielder is going to come in somewhere. Was this the second visit this inning, or was that in the last inning? Last inning, okay. Been a long day. They're kind of running together, so not necessarily a pitching change. Conference breaks up. Miller goes back to second. 2 balls, no strikes to Caden Qualls. All right. Last time the coach visited, Luna responded. Let's see what happens here. 2 balls, no strikes to Qualls. Ooh, letter high, strike 1. Two one pitch. There's that spot again, 2-2. Just caught a piece of the front corner of the plate, says the umpire. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. High fly ball to center field. Solis coming in, giving chase. Shortstop going back. And it's going to be the shortstop, Garza, making the play. Again, an adventurous ball hit in the air. But the Texans get out of the inning without any damage done. But a good inning for the Vandegrift Vipers as they get 3 of the runs back on 4 hits, helped out by 2 errors. 1 runner left on base. We played through 3. We will go to the 4th. New score, 4-3. Ray on top. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Venom Field on the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here. Thanks again to George Farley and the Vandegrift Boys Baseball Booster Club. Having Vype out here to broadcast Viper baseball for you yet again this season. We go to the top of the 4th inning here in this Leander ISD tournament game number 2. 4-3, Ray on top. And it'll be the 8-9-1 hitters due up here for the Texans, going to work against J.J. Johnson, who's sitting on 44 pitches. Pretty efficient pitching performance. Defense let him down a little bit, or it'd be even more impressive, but he's battled back.
Number 1, Ethan Garza.
And he'll face Ethan Garza, the shortstop, who flew out to right on a sensational play by Lindenberger in right field back in the 2nd inning. So Garza, Solis, and Wyrick due up here for Corpus Christi Ray, and the first pitch off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a pitch to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Good heat. Strike 2. One-two pitch. Opposite field, out in the right field for a base hit. Slapped it over Haas' head. And it's a leadoff single for Garza. And that'll bring up the center fielder Isaiah Solis.
Number 9, Isaiah Solis.
0 for 1, grounded out to Tan at short. His other at bat. Jones in at third base in anticipation of a possible bunt. Shows bunt and bunts to it foul, strike 1.
He's out. He's out. That hit him in the foot. He's out. That hit him in the foot.
No balls and a strike. One pitch coming up. Toss over to first. Runner dives back. J.J. Johnson, the lefty. The 0-1 pitch showing bunt again. Bunts it right in front of the plate. Johnson's got it. And can't handle it. That'll be the third Viper error of the ball game. It puts runners at first and second with nobody out. And we go back to the top of the order. Just try to rush it.
Number 11, Luke Wyrick.
So runners at first and second, nobody out, and Luke Wyrick will step in. 0 for 1 with a walk. Johnson trying to induce a ground ball here to get 2. Showing bunt, bumps it up in the air, foul, just out of the reach of Van Staveren for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Wind is still blowing pretty hard, but settled down a little bit, not gusting quite as hard as it was earlier today. 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt again, gets it right in front of the plate. Johnson picks up this one. And a high throw, but they got him just in time. Ooh, that was close. High had to hustle over there. Goes in the books as a 1-4 sacrifice for out number 1 on the play. Garza up to third. And Solis up to second. So first base open, 1 out, runners at second and third for Josh Hernandez. The big 6 coming up now for the Texans. Infield in to try to cut down the runner at home on a ground ball. Hernandez 1 for 1 with an RBI double and a walk. And pitch low and away, ball 1. Beautiful block there by Van Staveren to save a run. Garza at third, Solis at second with 1 out. Low and away, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Curveball stays up high over his head. First base is open. This will be pitch number 56 coming up for Johnson. Outside corner for strike 1. Three and 1 the count. Curveball inside corner again for strike 2. I don't know about that one, but we'll take it. So now the count 3 and 2, and a big pitch coming up here to Josh Hernandez. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Lost in ball 4 and the bases are loaded. Third walk of the ball game surrendered by Johnson. Bases loaded.
Number 6, O.J. Ruiz.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner. Probably going to be Vela running again. Yep. So Jason Vela running for Hernandez. In some ways, I almost prefer having the bases loaded here. It sets up a force at any base. And O.J. Ruiz will step in. He is 0 for 2, but he's reached twice on Viper errors. Bases jammed with one out. That ball slammed to left field, and that is over the head of Miller, up against the fence. One run is going to score. Second run is going to score. They're going to send the third runner. They're going to hold him up at third. And it is a 2-run double to left off the bat of O.J. Ruiz. And just like that, that 1-run deficit has increased to 3. That ball tagged hard to left from Ruiz. Garza able to score easily, as was Solis. Vela holding up at third. So runners at second and third, still just one out. And it's a 6-3 ball game. As Aaron Castillo will step in. He's 0 for 2 in the game. Fourth hit of the ball game for the Ray Texans. Off the plate, ball 1. So Vandegrift doing such a great job in the bottom of the third to fight back and get back to within 1. Give most of it back here, and maybe all of it, if they can't put out the fire here. That ball gets back to the backstop. The run coming in. Nope, they're going to hold him up. Great hustle by Von Stavern and Johnson to recover. And keep that runner at third. There is a lot of room behind home plate, but sometimes the wall acts like one of those little pitchback machines, and that's kind of what happened there. But the count 2-0 here to Castillo with first base open. Ground ball right side. Haas got it. The run's going to score. The throw to first in time for out number 2, but it's an RBI fielder's choice for Castillo. Second out of the inning as Vela scores. On the play, Ruiz moves up to third.
Number 21, Jacoby Gomez.
So runner at third with 2 outs as Jacoby Gomez will step in, and the lead is right back to a 4-run lead for Ray. Oh, that ball hit hard to left. That's trouble if it's fair. And it is a foul ball. Ooh, man, we've seen some shots to left. A loud strike 1 from Jacoby Gomez.
Get excited about it's the long strike. It's going over the pole. The wind. Look at the flags.
Gomez 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI double back in the first. Oh, 1 pitch. Tap foul, the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hitting the air to the right side. Can they get to it? They cannot. That's going to get to the wall. 1 run's going to score. Rounding first, heading for second is going to be Gomez. And he is going to slide in there with his second double of the afternoon, and it's an 8-3 ball game. Second double of the ball game for Gomez. That scores O.J. Ruiz.
Number 5, Jaron Sandoval.
8-3 as Jaron Sandoval will step in. And we're going to have a courtesy runner in here for Gomez. Try to get some more speed on the bases. Looks like number 19, I think that is. Zach Davis is running. First pitch, letter high, strike one to Sandoval. Was 0 for 1, also hit by a pitch in the first. Caleb Jackson loosening up in the Viper bullpen. A 1 pitch. Wafted down the right field line, slicing and out of play in the count 0-2. I'm sure Coach Hickle hoping that Johnson can get him through this 4th inning. No balls and 2 strikes to count here to Sandoval. Ooh, just off the plate, ball 1. One-two pitch. Chop foul out in the left field. The count remains 1-2. Count remains 1-2 with 2 away. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Johnson. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. Pivot, throw back. Pretty nice move there. Runner having to dive back in. Takes his lead again. 2-2 pitch with 2 away. Foul back. We'll do it again. Good battle here between Johnson and Sandoval. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Time is called. And they call a balk. So the balk will put Davis over to third base now with 2 outs. Count remains 2-2. Up high, ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. Line shot out to left field for a base hit. That's going to score a run. So Sandoval with an RBI single to the left. That makes it now 9-3. And Coach Hickle making the long walk out. I think he wanted to get Johnson through this inning, but he's going to have to make a change here, I believe. Yeah, it looks like Caleb Jackson's going to come in and take over pitching duties here to try to put out the fire.
Now coming in the pitch, number 14, Caleb Jackson.
4th hit of the inning by the Texans. Jackson making his 4th appearance of the season, a record of 1-0 unofficially, 8 2/3 innings pitched. Giving up 6 hits, 3 runs, just 1 of them earned. He struck out 2 and walked 2 in an ERA of 0.81. It's been pretty effective thus far here in the early going. Texans with 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Vipers got 3 of them back in the bottom of the third, but it's been 5 runs thus far on 4 hits for the Ray Texans here in this 4th inning, as the Viper deficit has ballooned to 9-3. Top of the 6th inning, Regis leading Hyde Park 6-2 in a taps match up there between those two rivals. Bottom of the 5th inning, Dripping Springs leading Reagan 2-0. And top of the 4th inning, Glenn over McNeil 5-4. Austin High in the clubhouse for the day with the split, dropping their first game this morning 9-0 to Liberty Hill, bouncing back to defeat Belton 11-1. Vipers will take on Belton tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, and then Liberty Hill tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock out at Liberty Hill, Panther Field. And we'll close out the tournament, weather permitting, Saturday at 12:30 against the Bernie champion Chargers, and I'll be back on the air with you for that one. As MJ Vila will step in, the 9th Texan batter to bat here in this 4th inning. 0 for 2, grounded out to second, grounded out to short. And the first pitch coming up here for Caleb Jackson. Nice curveball, inside corner, strike one. Another curveball at the lettuce for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes, activity in the Texan bullpen. Upstairs, ball 1. Snap throw down to first, and the runner retreating before the tag. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Vila. One-two pitch with 2 away. Low ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to the Texan right fielder. Chop foul, we'll do it again. Can hear the wind shaking the press box as a gust comes through. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. There goes the runner, swinging and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. Ooh, and it hit the base runner.
Good pitch, Dax.
Good throw by Van Stavern, hit the base runner, put it right in the money. Glad to see that young man's okay, and the inning is over. Nice job by Jackson to put out the fire, but a big inning for the Texans as they get 5 runs on 4 hits. Helped out by an error. And we are halfway through this one. New score now 9-3 in favor of the Texans. So a 9-3 ball game. Vipers will send up the 9-1 and 2 hitters to try to claw their way back into this thing again after doing just that in the last inning. Who's that guy from Greek mythology, Sisyphus, who had to push the boulder up the hill and then gets to the top and it falls back down? Coffee, Tan, and Lindenberger do up here in the Viper half of the 4th. Again, a big thanks to our Hall of Fame sponsor, State Farm Insurance. With Wayne Weigel, Jones Spross, Worldwide Tech, and Trinity Masonry Company, along with D-Bat of Cedar Park. Our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine and Blackburn PLLC, and Pure Barre of Cedar Park. Our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to those folks for making it possible for us to come out here Carlos Luna on for his 4th inning of work. Vipers got to him last inning. Let's see if they can keep the pressure on.
Dex Van Staveren.
I told you wrong. It's 8-9-1, not 9-1-2. Dax Van Staveren stepping in to lead it off, as he walked in his only other at bat. And takes the first pitch down low, ball 1. Vipers need base runners. We're only in the 4th. There's plenty of time left unless they time this game out. That pitch a good one in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball slept to the left side. Garza's got it. The long throw to first. And plucked off the carpet nicely by Castillo. The 6-3 put out to retire Van Staveren. 1 away for Karsten Coffey.
Now batting number 4, Karsten Coffey.
Coffey 0 for 1. Popped out to first. Well off the plate, ball 1. Off speed stays a little low. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Popped it up, right side. Who's going to call it? Coming in is the first baseman and making the catch is Aaron Castillo. He had the angle, did a good job of communicating, and Coffey is out to the first baseman for the 2nd time today. Two outs, base is empty. Back to the top of the order to Carson Tan we go.
Now batting number 10, Karsten Tan.
Tan 1 for 2 with a leadoff double last inning, scored the first Viper run. Ooh, and that plunked him on top of the helmet.
Use your head. Now batting number 2, Marshall Lindenberger.
So runner at first with 2 outs for Marshall Lindenberger, who is 1 for 2. And a short lead at first. They throw down anyway, threw behind him, but Dan gets back. Ball 1 the call. One ball, no strikes. Low 2-0. There's count here. 2 balls, no strikes. That almost hit him. It gets away. And Tan will move up to second base. So 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at second. That's the good news. The bad news is there are 2 outs here in the inning, but Lindenberger trying to keep it alive to bring up Braylon Jones with runners aboard. See if he takes here with 3-0. Taking all the way, and he takes the 4-pitch walk. So Vipers trying to mount a 2-out rally here, and here is Braylon Jones, 1 for 2, but that one, a solo shot home run. Last inning. 4th walk surrendered by Luna. He had 3 walks in the 2nd inning and came away unscathed.
Now batting number 9, Braylon Jones.
So Jones will dig in from the right side. Tan at second, Lindenberger at first with 2 away. And now time is called. This looks to me a strategy visit as opposed to a pitching change visit. Oh, they're going to bring in a pitcher. Looks like the right fielder, Jaron Sandoval, is going to come in to take over. So Luna's battled through 3 2/3. He's going to give way to Sandoval, so we'll have to see who goes out to right, who they move where. And it looks like Luna is just going to go out to right field, so they're just going to flip-flop.
Now pitching number 5, Jaron Sandoval.
So Sandoval takes over for Luna, who takes over for him out and right.
Carlos Luna.
Your new outfield, Luke Wyrick, Isaiah Solis, and Carlos Luna. Infield remains the same. O.J. Ruiz, Ethan Garza, Minjay Vila, and Aaron Castillo. Josh Hernandez behind the plate. And Jaron Sandoval, welcome to the ball game. You get to face the Vipers' best hitter in Braylon Jones. Sandoval looks to have decent stuff in the warm-up tosses. So Braylon Jones will step in 1 for 2 in this game with the home run. 1 for 3 in the first game with a double. So his 2 hits on the day have both been of the extra base variety. Trying to pull Vandegrift back a little closer, even if you don't come all the way back this inning. Get him back in the parking lot of the ballpark at least, as they currently trail by 6. A lot of baseball left to go here. So here we go. Tan at second. Lindenberger at first with 2 outs, and Braylon Jones will step in from the right side to face off against Jaron Sandoval. Outfield shifts to the left quite a bit. That ball ripped down the line for a fair ball into the corner. 1 run is going to score as Tan comes in. They're going to hold up Lindenberger as the outfielder got to it quickly. But it is an RBI double to the left off the bat of Braylon Jones, and the Vipers pulled to within 9-4. He hit it so hard, the Wyrick was able to get to it pretty quickly.
Now batting number 35, Jack Knapp.
But it's an RBI double for Braylon Jones into the corner. And Jack Knapp will step in here with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And the first pitch in the call, strike 1 to Knapp. 0 for 1 with a walk. First base is open. Looks at that pitch down, low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tyler Miller on deck if Knapp can keep the inning alive. One pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Two one pitch and time is called. Two balls, 1 strike. High and away, ball 3. Again, first base is open. Sandoval behind in the count, 3-1. The wind and the pitch. Right down the pipe for strike 2. Lindenberger at third, Jones at second with 2 outs, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jack Knapp. The pitch. Low ball 4, and the Vipers have loaded the bases again. Second walk for Knapp on the day. And Tyler Miller will step in.
Batting number 18, Tyler Miller.
Miller single and a sacrifice thus far in this contest. Bases jammed, 2 away. Little number off the bat handle. It's going to be a tough one. Shortstop has got it. He goes to second. And they hang on to make the play. Nice play by Garza. Kind of scooped it with his glove over to Vila covering to get the force. 6-4. And the inning is over. Vipers do get 1 run back on 1 hit. 3 base runners left. And we will go to the top half of the 5th inning. Vipers creep a little bit closer, but still trail it by 5 here, 9-4. Vandegrift Vipers baseball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Venom Field. Through the first 4, 9 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Texans from Corpus Christi Ray. 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Vandegrift Vipers. 9-4 ball game, and it will be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters about in the order to do up again for Ray. That's what it was last inning, and they erupted for 5 runs. Caleb Jackson back on the hill for his first full inning of work. Came in and got the out to retire the side.
Leading off for the Texans in the top of the 5th, number 1, Ethan Garza.
It's actually 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here. Misread my own book. It's 8, 9, and 1. Garza, Solis, and Wyrick due up. Jackson came in and got Vela to strike out to end the inning last time. So it's the 8-hitter Garza stepping in. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. And looks at a first pitch curveball in there for strike 1. Popped up right side. Lindenberger charging in. It's actually going to be dropping into the glove of Ethan Ha. Didn't get it go out as far as I thought it was going to go. So Ha squeezes it for 1 out, and that'll bring up the center fielder Isaiah Solis.
Number 9, Isaiah Solis.
Solis 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored in the 4th. Shows bunt and bunts through it for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swinging away this time, and the pitch sails high overhead. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to the Texan center fielder. Curveball fouled out of play to the left, and the count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Low ball 2. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, spun just off the plate. And the count goes full. A lot of motion on that pitch from Jackson. The wind and the payoff pitch. Chopper left side. Jones has it. And fires a strike as his hat goes sailing. And the 5-3 put out retires Solis. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the order. The Luke Wyrick will go.
Number 11, Luke Wyrick.
Wyrick 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Also a sacrifice bunt. Yeah, looks to the first pitch down low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Got him to wave after it. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Curveball. Chase after it. Strike 2. Jackson's got tremendous motion on his pitches. One-two pitch with 2 away. Low ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Drop third strike's going to get back to the backstop, and there's not going to be a chance for a throw. It just rolled forever back there. So it is a strikeout, but Wyrick is aboard at first. And that'll bring up Josh Hernandez.
Number 16, Josh Hernandez. Let's go, Josh. Get in the batter's box, buddy. You've had enough time. Let's go. Really?
Hernandez, an RBI double and a couple of walks. His base runner has scored all 3 times for him. Steps in here with 2 outs and a runner at first. Good pitch, outside corner, strike 1. There goes the runner. The throw down and not going to be in time, so a stolen base for Wyrick. 1 ball, 1 strike, runner now at second. Jackson just forget about the runner, go to work on the batter here with 2 outs. One pitch. Chopped right side. Foul, and the count goes to 1-2. Josh Hernandez digging back in from the left side, tucked into the lower left corner of the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes coming up here from Jackson. Line shot up the middle. With the backhand stop. The throw to first not going to be in time. Nice stop there by Qualls, but runners at the corners with 2 away. Off the infield single from Hernandez. Nice job by to at least keep that ball from going out in the outfield, keeping Wyrick at third. Runners at first and third, and Vila running again for Hernandez. 2 outs. O.J. Ruiz will step in. 2 RBI double, and he's also reached twice on errors. Curveball stays up high, ball 1.
There's first and third. You're on your knees. I'd send a signal and steal. Not really, but if he's on his knees.
Jackson, the 1-0 pitch. Now low ball 2. Snap throw down to first. That's got a chance. No, boy, just got back. Great throw by Van Stavern. That was close. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Curveball, low ball 3. Wyrick at third. Vila running for Hernandez at first. And a 3-0 count here on O.J. Ruiz. Inside ball 4, and the bases are loaded here for the Texans. All of this with 2 outs.
Number 22, Aaron Castillo.
So here's Aaron Castillo, bases jammed with 2 outs. 0 for 3, but an RBI fielder's choice back in the 4th inning. A lot of activity, no damage done yet. Jackson trying to keep it that way. Ooh, that's hit in the air to the center field, and it's going to drop in there for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, 2 runs are going to score. The throw cut off. And Aaron Castillo delivers with a 2 RBI, 2-out single to right to make the score 11-4. Ruiz and Vila both scoring. I checked that Wyrick, scoring in Hernandez. Ruiz over to third. So runner at third with 2 outs, 2 runs in, 11-4. Down low, ball 1 to Jacoby Gomez. Runners at the corners with 2 away. One pitch down low, ball 2. Jackson was out of the inning. Got the strikeout for out number 3, but the drop third strike allowed the inning to stay alive. And the Texans have taken advantage of the miscue like they've done all night long.
Good job, Braylon. Good job, Braylon. Just recenter the infield. Recenter everybody.
Going to get a courtesy runner in over at first for the Texans. Aaron Ortiz, number 4, I believe. Ruiz at third, Ortiz running for Castillo at first with 2 outs. 2 balls and no strikes here to Jacoby Gomez. Nice curveball in there for a strike, 2-1. There goes the runner off first on the 2-1 pitch, and it hits him. The bases are loaded. Bases loaded now for Jaron Sandoval.
Jaron Sandoval.
Sandoval, RBI single, 1 for 2, also hit by a pitch. Ruiz at third, Ortiz at second, Gomez at first, and a fly ball to the right side. And Lindenberger making another nice play out there in right field to finally put out the fire. But another good inning for the Ray Texans as they pick up 2 runs on 1-2 hits. 3 runners left on base, and we will go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. The deficit has grown to its largest margin, down by 7 now, 11-4. Jason Sandoval takes to the hill again for his first full inning of work. He'll face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters here for Vandegrift. Ha, Qualls, and Stavern due up. In what is now an 11-4 ball game here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. These tournament games always interesting. Coach Hickle making it a point every year, but especially this year, he said, to get guys in, see who he's got, move them around. The lineup you're seeing on the field tonight, not necessarily the lineup you're going to see on district play on Tuesday night. And heck, for that matter, the lineup on Tuesday night might not be the lineup in district play a month down the road. A lot of moving parts. He's trying to figure out who does well where. So I'm sure Viper fans discouraged with the 7-run deficit, although this game isn't over yet.
The bottom of the 5th, number 1, Ethan Ha.
But it is a process here for the Vipers this year as Ethan Ha will step in to lead it off here in the 5th inning. 0 for 1 with a walk. And the first pitch to Ha. In there, call strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. In there, first strike. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Ha. That ball slapped to the right side, gobbled up by the first baseman Castillo. He'll take it, 3 unassisted as he steps on the bag to retire Ethan Ha for out number 1. And that'll bring up Caden Qualls.
Now batting number 8, Caden Qualls.
Qualls 0 for 2, struck out, popped out to short. Sandoval with the pitch. Right down the pipe for strike 1. Regents defeating Hyde Park tonight in TAPS action, 6-3. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Her ball stays low, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Qualls. That ball opposite field, slicing foul on the right field line. The count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. 1 hops up to the plate and the count goes full. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the Vype for first baseman Qualls. High ball 4, he draws a walk. So Qualls aboard for the first time tonight, and Dax Van Staveren will step in. First walk surrendered by Shepard, or Sandoval, pardon me.
Now batting number 7, Dax Van Staveren.
Take that back. He walked Knapp in the 4th inning, so the second walk given up by Sandoval. As Van Staveren steps in, 0 for 1 with a walk. He walked against Luna back in the 2nd inning. A runner at first with 1 out. High inside, ball 1. One-0 count to Van Staveren, the catcher. Outside corner for a strike. The count evens up 1-1. One ball, 1 strike with 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. Will it get through? Short steps on the bag for 1 to throw to first in time. A 6-3 double play. Garza carrying a tremendous amount of ground out there. Ranging to his left, fielded it, stepped on the bag, and fires a strike over to Castillo. And just like that, the inning is over. So an unconventional 1-2-3 inning.
That's the game, folks.
And that is going to be your ball game. As we come up on the 2-hour time limit,
Today's game.
your final score is going to be 11-5.
We would appreciate if you pick up any trash around your area and place it in the trash cans as you exit. Thank you, and please drive home safely.
So here are the final numbers for the Texans of Corpus Christi Ray. 11 runs on 8 hits for the Texans as they improve now to 9-5 on the season, heading into their game day number 2 tomorrow. For the Vandegrift Vipers, 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors, and they all hurt them. Got to really clean up the defense going forward. Vandegrift dropping now to 5-7 on the season. 2 games coming up tomorrow out at Liberty Hill.
Thank you to all of the Viper sponsors.
Make sure I got it right here. 4 o'clock against Belton, and then 7 o'clock against the co-hosting Liberty Hill Panthers. We will not be on the air for either one of those games tomorrow. We'll be back with you to close out the tournament Saturday afternoon at 12:30 as the Vipers will take on the Bernie champion Chargers at 12:30 from Vista Ridge High School, and then district play coming up starting Tuesday night here at home at Venom Field against the Stony Point Tigers. So that's going to do it for us tonight. Tough afternoon here for the Vipers, dropping game number 1 this morning, 3-1 to Cedar Park, and dropping this nightcap 11-4 against the Ray Texans. Want to again thank our Hall of Fame sponsors, State Farm Insurance and Wayne Weigel, Jones Spross, Worldwide Tech, Trinity Masonry Company, D-Bat of Cedar Park, our Grand Slam sponsors, Erskine of Blackburn PLLC, Pure Barre of Cedar Park, and our home run sponsors, Caldwell Banker Realty, Airco, and Alibi Security. Thank you to all those folks, along with George Farley and the Vandegrift Baseball Booster Club. Sue Vincott, our technical director. Christina Weber-Bertrand, our communications director and my better half. Coach Gerald Hickle and everybody here at Vandegrift High School. My name is Merle Bertrand signing out. Hope you have a great evening and a good Friday. And we will see you Saturday afternoon for more Viper Baseball right here on the Vype Live Network. Good night, everybody.